Muletrain!
Well, it is just about time for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, February 8, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Memorial service for Gary Watkins, 49 of Clovis, formerly of Muleshoe, will be held at 2 Monday afternoon in Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe with Father Sergio Leal and Dr. Stacy Connor both officiating. Gary died on Friday of last week, February the 3rd, at his home in Clovis. He was born August the 14th, 1967, here in Muleshoe. His parents are Glenn Watkins and Mary Hicks. Gary lived in Clovis, moving there in 2009. He graduated in 1985 from Muleshoe High School, and he also is a graduate of the College of Santa Fe. He was an IT specialist at Hamilton Motors in Clovis and a member of the Catholic Church. Gary Watkins is survived by his mother, Mary Hicks, and her husband, Jerry, of Lubbock. His father, Glenn Watkins of Plainview, a brother, Dr. Randy Watkins of Fort Worth, a half-brother, Dr. John Robin Watkins of Plainview. His stepsisters are Deb Hicks of Austin and April Silva of Plainview. Two stepbrothers, Jeff Hicks of Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, and Mark Hicks of Austin, all formerly of Muleshoe. And there are also nieces, nephews, and aunts. Among them, here in Muleshoe, his aunt is Barbara Haley. Please remember all of the family in your prayers. He is also survived by the family of Jesse and Irma Leal, whom he considered to be his extended family. The Watkins family suggests that memorials be sent to your favorite charity, and you can send online condolences at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, Gary Watkins was 49 years of age when he died last Friday in Clovis. The memorial service will be held here in Muleshoe on Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock at Ellis Funeral Home Chapel with Father Sergio Leal and Dr. Stacy Connor both officiating. Memorial service for Bob Alexander, 96 years of age, will be held on Wednesday afternoon at 4 in the Parkview living room where he lived at the Parkview Nursing Care Center in Muleshoe. He was the father of Julie Cage of Muleshoe and the grandfather of Jay Cage, also of Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Bob Alexander in your prayers. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday was 72. The low was 41. And on Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock, it was 42 degrees officially here in Muleshoe. And now 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company 5 area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today 5 area 806-272-5533 or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking at our weather forecast for today on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, mostly sunny, high near 75 degrees, northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour this afternoon, becoming northeast later in the day. Mostly clear tonight, low around 36. East-northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southwest after midnight. Then on Thursday, sunny, high near 71 degrees, south-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour Thursday afternoon. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 40. Sunny on Friday, high all the way into the 80s, 83 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear Friday night, low around 46. Southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. For the weekend, Saturday, sunny, high again in the 80s, around 81. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 41. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday, a slight chance of rain, partly sunny. Otherwise, high around 49 degrees. Breezy conditions in the afternoon with a north-northeast wind between 15 and 25 miles per hour. Sunday night, a chance of rain before midnight, then a chance of rain and snow after. Mostly cloudy, low around 26. Monday, a chance of rain and snow, partly sunny, high only around 46 degrees. A slight chance of rain and snow, mostly cloudy, low around 26 for Monday evening. Repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday for Muleshoe, mostly sunny, high around 75 degrees, northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear tonight, low around 36. Sunny on Thursday, high around 71 degrees, south-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon hours. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 40. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
15 Muleshoe High School choir members are in San Antonio today at the Texas Music Educators Association Convention and Clinic, where they are participating in the All-State Choir. The event will conclude on Saturday at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center with a concert, and participating from Muleshoe High School in the All-State Choir are Chris Barber and Chris Flores, both in solo and ensemble, Jason Belamonte, solo, Autumn Gutierrez and Brianna Velasquez, solo and ensemble, Rosio and Karina Diaz, both solo, Alexa Herrera, solo and ensemble, Kayla Torres, Daniela Villegas, and Lizeth Vinzor, all on solos. Gio Saya and Jill Rojas, Mercy Manzanellis, and Gloria Gonzalez, all on ensemble. Congratulations to these 15 Muleshoe High School choir members who are in San Antonio now and participating in the All-State Choir. Isn't that fantastic? Another fantastic story about Muleshoe High School students. Collins Street Bakery, Texas Sports Writers Association 2016 Class 3A football team, and named from Muleshoe Mules, first team offense, split in Jason Flores. And all of these boys are seniors, and he is 5'9", 165 pounds. Defense lineman Dagan Dunham, and senior, 6'5", 220 pounds. Second team offense guard Dominique Hasley, 5'10", 220 pounds. Defense linebacker Donovan Gutierrez, 5'10", 185 pounds. Third team offense, quarterback Beto Diaz, 5'10", 165 pounds. An honorable mention defensively went to linebacker Mario Flores of the Muleshoe Mules, 5'10", 175 pounds. Congratulations to all of these Muleshoe Mules. Stay tuned. We'll tell you about the standings of the Lady Mules and the Muleshoe Mules and how they came out on Tuesday night.
Leo's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leo's Mexican food restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC. New at Frying Cox, 401 South First Street in Muleshoe, a sewing room filled with everything you will need for your favorite hobby. Schmetz needles, cotton threads, strips, charms and squares, quilt patterns and kits, bobbin kits, scissors, rotary cutters, log cabin table runners, and coming in the very near future, a great selection of quality fabrics. If you're looking for quality levels, Frying Cox is your place, as they have just set up their new selection of Empire tools that include LED magnetic box levels, magnetic protractor, drywall T-squares, adjustable T-squares, rafter combination and framing squares, along with post and pipe levels, among many others. During the month of February, get their hot deal on a 32-gallon trash can for the great price of only $8. Wedding shower selections now available for Jordan Marriott and Natalie Bond at Frying Cox, and they have in new inspirational home decor pieces just in at Frying Cox, and many more coming in the near future at 401 South First Street in Muleshoe. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. for your shopping convenience. That's Frying Cox, 401 South First Street in Muleshoe.
We're sorry to report that the Lady Mules did not make the playoffs. They lost to Roosevelt 66-45 on Tuesday night at Acuff. So that leaves Littlefield 11-3 and Idlew 11-3 at the end of the girls' season. And 2-3A. Also going on will be Shallowater 9-5, Roosevelt 9-5, the Lady Mules 8-6, Slayton 5-9, Dimmitt 2-12, and Freona 1-13. Other scores from Tuesday night in the girls' division: Shallowater 48, Dimmitt 39, Slayton 86, Freona 53, Idlew 68, Littlefield 57. The Muleshoe Mules, however, have 2 more games left, and they could definitely go into the playoffs. The Mules beat on Tuesday night Roosevelt 68-43. Also, Shallowater beat Dimmitt 69-63, Slayton 63, Freona 41, and Littlefield won their game over Idlew 65-22. So right now in the standings on the boys 2-3A district, Littlefield 11-0, and of course that means they will be advancing to the playoffs for sure. Shallowater 8-3, Dimmitt 7-4, and the Mules 6-5, and Slayton 6-5 also. And Idalou 4-7, Freona 1-10, and Roosevelt also 1-10. Now the games on Friday night will be only the varsity and junior varsity boys at Littlefield. And that first game for the JV Mules will be at 5, and then following that at 6:30 at Littlefield, another district game, and that will be at Littlefield. And so be sure and be there and back your Muleshoe Mules JV and varsity teams, as they still have a chance to advance to the playoffs. Now, in other sports, on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock here in Muleshoe, the Lady Mules will play Levelland in softball, and that will open their season. At 11, the baseball team of Muleshoe High School will also be playing here, Freona and Dimmitt, and that will start at 11 o'clock, and that is a scrimmage for the Mules baseball team. In junior high and also freshman games for Monday night at Shallowater, the schedule will be 7th grade A team and 8th grade B team at 5. The 8th grade A team and 7th grade B team at 6:15. And then the freshman Mules will play Shallowater at Shallowater Monday night at 7:30. The Muleshoe Rotary Club provides a flag service to individuals as well as businesses here in Muleshoe on 9 holidays as a fundraising event to support the club's various many community projects. The displaying of our national flag is an impressive showing of our community's patriotism. The flags will be displayed on the following holidays: President's Day, Memorial Day, Flag Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Patriots Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, and MLK Day at the place of your business, or they can put it at the Bailey County Courthouse in honor or in memory of an individual. If you would like to begin or continue your participating this year in the Rotary Club's flag project, please contact Chris Phillips, or you can contact any member of the Muleshoe Rotary Club or David Tips. And you can call David at 806-315-0206 or Chris Phillips at 806-535-1394. The president of the Muleshoe Rotary Club is Joe Osterkamp, and he also can be contacted. This is a $30 a year flag project, and you can make your check out to Muleshoe Rotary Club and mail it, if that would be easier for you, to David Tips at Post Office Box 301 or Chris Phillips, Post Office Box 584 here in Muleshoe. Now, the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture is taking your nominations for Man of the Year, Woman of the Year, Farm Family of the Year, Youth of the Year, and that is something new. Business of the Year and Employee of the Year. You can make your nominations by contacting the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce, and you have a form that you can fill out there in their office, and the office of the Chamber of Commerce in Muleshoe is located right next to the National Mule Memorial. Friday is the deadline for getting your nomination in for all of these awards that will be presented next month at the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce banquet. You are invited to celebrate Mary Nell Bleeker's 90th birthday on Friday, February the 17th from 2 to 4 at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, Main and Avenue D in downtown Muleshoe. Please no gifts. Your attendance is your gift to Mary Nell Bleeker on her 90th birthday. The Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation will meet in regular session on Thursday evening at 5:30 at City Hall in the council chambers, and among the items on the agenda will be consider recommendations to the council for MEDC to contract with leading EDG for consultation available to all local businesses or potential businesses. They will have a closed session to discuss deliberation regarding real property of the estate of Jack and Maddie Hicks. And then in open session, they will consider that action. Also, administrative reports will be given on finances, certified public management course that will begin February 17th, and High Ground Farm Show that will be February 14th through the 17th in Louisville, Kentucky, and Marketing, Trade, and Leading Generation Trip on food processing or small manufacturing will be held in March. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce banquet is March the 4th at the Muleshoe High School Commons area, and the keynote speaker is Clint Bruce. He was a U.S. Navy Football Hall of Fame member. He also played for the Baltimore Ravens and New Orleans Saints. He was a Navy SEAL in Team 5. We understand he is an outstanding speaker, and you can get your tickets at the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce office next door to the National Mule Memorial, and that chamber banquet is March the 4th at Muleshoe High School Commons area. In our bargain basement, want to hire someone to shred weeds up to 15 acres, 2 miles north of Muleshoe. Call Kathy Strickland at 806-272-4886. That's want to hire someone to shred weeds up to 15 acres, 2 miles north of Muleshoe. Call Kathy Strickland at 806-272-4886. Lost a short-haired border collie and very skittish, 2 years old, answers to the name of Dee, and she might not even answer to her name. She's a female, and they had only had her 2 days. Call Mike Hunt at 806-407-8330. There is a reward offered. This is a very skittish, short-haired border collie, and she is 2 years old, a female. There is a reward offered. They had only owned this dog for 2 days. She was lost around Channel 6 in the 1000 block of West 3rd on the south end of Muleshoe. Call 806-407-8330 Mike Hunt. They want desperately to find their dog. For sale, a Westlow 360 C5 treadmill, originally priced at $300. They're asking $50. It's very clean. Call 806-272-4126 or see at 1820 West Avenue B, Doyle King here in Muleshoe. For rent a lot to park either a mobile home on or a travel trailer, call 806-566-9993. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we'll tell you about what's going on in our elementary schools.
Muleshoe State Bank and AIM Bank are merging, bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas. AIM Bank will bring technology enhancements and increased lending capabilities while keeping all the same smiling faces you're used to in the Farwell and Muleshoe locations. The merger is expected to be completed during the second quarter of 2017. Muleshoe State Bank and Farwell Banking Center will join AIM Bank's 16 full-service locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience store locations in Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. AIM Bank and Muleshoe State Bank have a commitment to supporting local communities and their local customers. Muleshoe State Bank and AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Jana Soto, to serve you and help you feel better. You can call to make an appointment with Christy Lee or Leonaria at 806-272-7544. That's the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, which is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street. Jana Soto works with Dr. Bruce Purdy across the street from the hospital at the Family Medical Clinic. There are 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Janice Soto, now working with the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. It's a winter clearance sale at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, located at 200 East 21st Street, and it's going on right now, 30 to 60% off on the very latest of ladies' fashions in gorgeous colors and styles. Also, get 30% off on selected jewelry at BK Boutique's winter clearance sale, 300 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. They're open 10 in the morning until 5 in the evening, Tuesday through Friday, and they're closed on every Monday. Also, their Saturday hours are 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, and that is New Mexico time, of course. It's the winter clearance sale now going on at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street. Get 30 to 60% off on all their latest of fashions for the ladies in your home, and get 30% off on selected jewelry too. Call BK Boutique at 575-762-1848. Thinking about nominating the Man of the Year, the Woman of the Year, etc. for the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce banquet next month, we were noticing a list of the men in our community who have been honored in the past as Man of the Year. In 1956, it was Jerry Kirk. 57, Gil Lamb. 58, W.T. Bovell, who was the mayor. Owen Jones in 1959, Alex Williams in 1960. All of the Muleshoe volunteer firemen were recognized as Men of the Year in 61. In 75, Bill Russell, H.D. Hunter in 76, 77, Randy Gant, 78, or 79, Terry Bushell, 1980, Neil B. Dillman, Bob Sanders in 82, Howard Watson in 83, Jeff Smith 84, Bob Finney 85, Gordon Wilson 86, Wayne Wasson in 87, Bruce Purdy in 88, Bob Stovall in 1989, Harvey Bass 1990, Hubert Kidd 91, 92, Robert Hooton, Robert Montgomery in 93, 94, R.A. Bradley, Max King in 95, 96, George Washington, Harry Hutto in 97, Gary Gilliland in 98, Cliff Black in 99, Ronnie Holt in 2000. Dr. Bruce Purdy in 2001, Todd Ellis in 2002, Buck Campbell 2003, David Tips 2004, Kenneth Henry 2005, Steve Friskup 2006, Gerald James 2007, Todd Newberry 2008, Frank Werfline 2009, Wayne Pearson in 2010, 2011, Kenneth Henry, Joe Souter, 2012, Curtis Shelburne in 2013, and Lonnie Adrian in 2014. And those are some of the men who have been recognized throughout several decades here in Muleshoe by the Chamber of Commerce. And you can get your nominations in for not only Man of the Year, but all the other nominations by Friday to the Chamber office. At the Dillman Elementary School on Friday, they will have Kindergarten Beach Day. Sounds like fun. And also, Letty Tovar, the principal at Dillman Elementary School, tells us that they will have their annual PE spotlight on Thursday night, February the 23rd at 6:30 at Watson Junior High School gym, and this will be for second graders, and all parents and grandparents are certainly invited. Then on Thursday at the Mary DeShazo Elementary School, they will have the DeShazo Spelling Bee at 1:30 in the music room. Then the 5th grade on this Friday will take a field trip to Toke Station and the water purification plant. Next week, they will have a book fair, and that will be all week long at Mary DeShazo Elementary School. And of course, on Tuesday, it's Valentine's Day, and it'll be the Read With, Eat With, Be My Sweetheart Valentine, and they will have their Valentine parties that afternoon. On Wednesday of next week, spring pictures for those who want them made will be taken. The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has hired John David Gonzalez as the new Integrated Pest Management Agent for Bailey, Castro, and Palmer counties. John David Gonzalez, who started February the 1st, is headquartered in the AgriLife Extension offices here in Muleshoe, and that is located right across the street north from the Courthouse Square at 118 West Avenue C. We are excited to have John David Gonzalez join us and believe he will be a great asset to the producers in these 3 key agriculture counties on the South Plains, said Dr. Charles Allen, who is the AgriLife Extension Associate Department Head for Entomology, headquartered at San Angelo. Welcome to Muleshoe, John David Gonzalez. Pat Nichols is on our prayer list. She lives in Lubbock, but formerly lived here in Muleshoe many years. Pat Nichols fell at her home at Ryder Ranch in Lubbock and broke her hip. Surgery will possibly be on Thursday at Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. She is the mother of Belinda Head of Muleshoe and Carmen McGuire of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. Please remember Pat Nichols and all of her family in your prayers. And we want to say a big happy birthday on Wednesday to Fred Clements, who's celebrating his birthday. Also on our prayer list, remember Elaine Phillips, who is moving to Kansas. She has been in the hospital, and she is leaving Muleshoe for Kansas to be near her son and family. That's Elaine Phillips. Also remember Kerry Moore, he's out of the hospital, Cleo Ward, who is in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and his wife, Ruby Ward, over at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, and all of our residents of the Parkview. Lisa Oftencamp is home from the hospital, John Snell, Bob Foley. Remember these families who have lost loved ones. Anna B. Lane, 84, of the Stegall community. Juan Pablo Morales Jr., Flo Brown, Gilbert Bromrostro, Romero Leal, Shorty Ivy, also's family remains in our prayers.
Love is in the air at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, with lots of baby and wedding shower selections available now. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, get free refreshments. Register for a box of chocolates that Tattered will give away, and search the store for the hidden heart-shaped candies that get you 20% off. Wedding shower selections for Cole Hawkins and Casey Stanfield, Jordan Merritt and Natalie Bond. Baby selections for Brandon and Shelby Burrs, Sierra and Jeremiah Overman, along with Brett and Madison Bammer. Tattered Tumbleweed has in the new Ariat exhibitor shoes with duotone leather and a flexible, wear-resistant Everlon outsole. New Noble Outfitter muds in the cold front and stay cool designs available for men and women. These boots are 100% waterproof with shock-absorbing antimicrobial insole to fight odors, insulated with neoprene and a fleece lining. Try on a pair of Noble Outfitter muds and receive a free pair of Noble Outfitter socks February 6th through 12th at Tattered Tumbleweed. Lighted wall art and wine bottles, new cool bird houses, and get the Spoon Garden markers along with more cool yard art. Tattered also has a great new selection of Huey, Cinch, and Rope Smart baseball caps, the perfect gift for him this Valentine's Day. Love is in the air at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard, 806-272-MULE. That's 6853.
Later this week, we will have an interview with Leo Neria. He is the new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. He comes to Muleshoe from El Paso, and we are glad to have and introduce to you in our interview Leo Neria. I think you'll really enjoy his take on our Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Also, be sure and see Meet Your Neighbor. And this is courtesy of United Supermarket here in Muleshoe. We interview Superintendent of Muleshoe ISD, Dr. R.L. Richards, and Assistant Superintendent Dana Hevington. And they are telling about the new Texas Education Agency's rating of schools. They really give a report card, A through F, to every school in the state of Texas. And these are preliminary ratings that were received by the Muleshoe school system last month. And they will explain that, and Muleshoe did very well. Also, Gil Robert Reynolds took our video camera of Channel 6 to the signing for Jason Flores, son of Johnny and Michelle Flores, and also Dagan Dunham, son of Denise and Michael Dunham, all of Muleshoe. And these are senior boys, Muleshoe Mules football players, who have signed Jason with Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Goodwill, Oklahoma, and Dagan Dunham with San Angelo State. Congratulations to both of these boys, and you see all of these videos online on and on the air. Our website is muleshoetv.com, our Twitter, and also our Facebook, Gil Lamb, and rotating here on Channel 6.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. Also find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Liberty has a bicycle club. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Most Saturday mornings, a group of bicycle riders gather at the football stadium in Liberty and ride to the community of Hardin.
1011 is the number of the road to get up to Hardin, and it's a beautiful, curvy, and hilly scenic route. I think the round trip is about a 25-mile round trip.
Cody Absher says the club started a couple of years ago.
We were a pretty motley looking crew there, basically cut off blue jeans and sleeveless shirts and a bunch of old mountain bikes. Well, I'll tell you, in just 2 years, it's really interesting because if you could see us now, they all have the really nice bike riding gear because that's the most comfortable stuff to wear, and we now, just about all of us have, well, they used to refer to them as English racers, and now they call them road bikes. That's pretty much what everybody rides. We have a few of the people that ride with us ride what you call a hybrid, which is a little bit wider tire. You can ride it around town, but also out on the open road.
The group has about 20 riders.
We have lots of husband and wives that ride with us, but no one is trying to prove a point or trying to ride really fast to show off and show how fast they are. There's none of that business where somebody gets left behind, because oftentimes you'll find our fastest riders will be in the very back riding with the newest riders or the people who are just learning the ropes and still a little bit slow. But we just have a good time, and the main thing we do is visit along the way. So many of us literally will see each other during the week and we'll all say, we're looking so forward to Saturday morning. The bike is fun to ride, but the main thing is the social interaction with your friends. And it's a lot of times it's people that we know and love, but to be honest, we wouldn't get to see them or visit with them very often if it weren't for this medium for us to do that.
On April 8th, the group plans a fundraiser for the Liberty Educational Foundation, which funds educational projects.
When a teacher has a novel idea on a really cool and neat new program, there may not necessarily be money in the budget to facilitate that program. That's where the Liberty Education Foundation, they review these ideas and they decide to fund some of them.
Cody Absher is Superintendent of Schools in Liberty. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.